The journey is where the magic happens. It's where you learn, grow, and transform into the person you were meant to be. The journey is not just about reaching the destination, it's about the experiences, the lessons, and the memories you create along the way. When you embrace the joy of the journey, you realize that every moment is a gift. You stop focusing solely on the end goal and start appreciating the process. I will not lose because I find joy in the journey. I celebrate every step, every lesson, and every moment of growth. Your legacy is not defined by your victories. It's defined by your resilience. It's defined by your ability to rise after a fall, to keep going when the odds are against you, and to never give up on your dreams. Your legacy is the impact you have on others, the inspiration you provide, and the example you set. When you live a life of resilience, you inspire others to do the same. You show them that no matter how tough life gets, they have the strength to overcome. I will not lose because I am building a legacy of resilience. I am showing the world that no matter what happens, I will always rise again. The final victory is not about reaching the destination. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be. It's about the growth, the lessons, and the transformation that happen along the way. The final victory is the realization that you are enough, just as you are. When you achieve the final victory, you realize that the journey was never about winning or losing. It was about becoming the best version of yourself. I will not lose because I have already won. I have won the battle within. I have won the battle of the mind, and I have won the battle of the spirit. No matter what happens, I am victorious, and so are you. Did you know? Most successful people have faced defeat more times than they can count. Life is a battlefield, not of swords and shields, but of dreams, challenges, and relentless perseverance. I will not lose, not because I am immune to failure, but because I have learned to see defeat as a teacher. Every stumble, every fall, every moment of despair is not the end. It is the beginning of a new lesson. Defeat is not the enemy. It is not the opposite of success. It is, in fact, a necessary part of the journey. Without defeat, there can be no growth. Without failure, there can be no progress. Every defeat teaches me something new. Every failure brings me one step closer to success. Persistence is the key to turning defeat into victory. It's the refusal to give up no matter how many times you fall. Persistence is not just about brute force or sheer willpower. It's about having a clear vision of what you want to achieve. I will not lose because I am persistent. I am relentless. I am unwavering in my commitment to my dreams. The mindset of a winner is not about never failing. It's about never giving up. I will not lose because I have the mindset of a winner. I know that every defeat is just a stepping stone on the path to success. The journey ahead is yours to conquer. And no matter what happens, remember this: I will not lose. In the end, the greatest victory is not the one that comes from external achievements. It's the victory that comes from within. I will not lose because I have already won. I have won the battle within. I have won the battle of the mind. Did you know that the most successful people are not always the most talented, but the most determined? Determination is the fire that fuels the journey. It's the inner voice that whispers, keep going, even when the world screams, give up. It's not just about wanting something. It's about being willing to fight for it, no matter the cost. It's about refusing to let setbacks define you, and instead using them as fuel to propel you forward. When you are determined, failure becomes irrelevant. It no longer holds power over you. Instead, failure becomes a challenge to overcome, a puzzle to solve, a mountain to climb. I will not lose because my determination is unshakable. It is the force that drives me to keep going, even when the path is steep and the obstacles are many. When you persevere, you prove to yourself and the world that you are unstoppable. You show that no matter how many times you fall, you will always rise again. I will not lose because my perseverance is my greatest weapon. It is the force that carries me through the toughest moments and leads me to victory. The lessons of the journey. The journey is where the real magic happens. It's where you learn, grow, and transform into the person you were meant to be. The journey is not just about reaching the destination. It's about the lessons you learn along the way. Every defeat, every failure, every setback is a lesson in disguise. It's an opportunity to learn something new, to grow stronger, and to become wiser. Monsieur, I will not lose. because I understand that the journey is the true reward. It's where I discover my strength, my resilience, and my potential. The power of belief. Belief is the foundation of success. It's the unwavering faith in yourself and your ability to achieve your dreams. Belief is what keeps you going when the road gets tough, and it's what gives you the strength to rise after a fall. When you believe in yourself, nothing can stop you. You become unstoppable, unshakable, and unbreakable. I will not lose because I believe in myself. I believe in my dreams, my abilities, and my potential. And I know that no matter what happens, I have what it takes to succeed. The legacy of a fighter. The legacy you leave behind is not defined by your victories. It's defined by your fight. It's defined by your ability to rise after a fall, to keep going when the odds are against you, and to never give up on your dreams. When you choose to fight, you inspire others to do the same. You show them that no matter how tough life gets, they have the strength to overcome. I will not lose, because I am a fighter, I am a warrior, and I am determined to leave a legacy of courage, resilience, and perseverance. The final push. The final push is where champions are made. It's the moment when everything is on the line, and you have to dig deep to find the strength to keep going. It's the moment when you realize that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. When you give it your all in the final push, you prove to yourself that you are unstoppable. You show that no matter how tough the journey, you have what it takes to succeed. I will not lose, sorry, because I am ready for the final push. I am ready to give it my all, to fight with everything I have, and to claim the victory that is mine. The victory within. In the end, the greatest victory is not the one that comes from external achievements. It's the victory that comes from within. It's the victory of knowing that you gave it your all. It's the victory of knowing that you never gave up, no matter how tough the road became. It's the victory of knowing that you turned every defeat into a lesson and every failure into a stepping stone. I will not lose because I have already won. I have won the battle within. I have won the battle of the mind, and I have won the battle of the spirit. No matter what happens, I am victorious, and so are you. Self-belief is the cornerstone of every great achievement. It's the quiet confidence that whispers, you can do this, even when the world shouts, you can't. Self-belief is not about arrogance or ego. It's about trusting in your abilities, your potential, and your worth. When you believe in yourself, you become unstoppable. You stop seeking validation from others and start trusting your own instincts. You stop fearing failure and start embracing it as part of the journey. I will not lose because my self-belief is unshakable. It is the foundation upon which I build my dreams. And it is the force that carries me through every challenge. Letting go is one of the hardest but most powerful lessons in life. It's the ability to release what no longer serves you, whether it's fear, doubt, or past failures. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means making space for new opportunities, new growth, and new victories. When you let go of the weight of past defeats, you free yourself to move forward. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but it is actually a strength. It's the courage to show up as you are, flaws and all. It's the willingness to admit when you're struggling, to ask for help, and to lean on others when you need support. When you embrace vulnerability, you open yourself up to growth and connection. You realize that you don't have to face your battles alone, and that there is strength in community. I will not lose because I am not afraid to be vulnerable. I am not afraid to admit my struggles, to seek help, and to grow through my challenges. Gratitude is a game changer. It's the ability to find joy in the small things, to appreciate the lessons in every experience, and to focus on what you have rather than what you lack. Gratitude shifts your perspective and fills your heart with positivity. When you practice gratitude, you realize that even in defeat, there is something to be thankful for. You see the lessons, the growth, and the opportunities that come from every setback. I will not lose because I choose gratitude. I choose to focus on the blessings in my life, and I choose to see every challenge as a gift. Dreaming big is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage, faith, and an unwavering belief in the impossible. But when you dare to dream big, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You realize that there are no limits to what you can achieve. When you dream big, defeat becomes a temporary setback, not a permanent roadblock. It becomes a stepping stone on the path to something greater. I will not lose because I dare to dream big. I dare to believe in the impossible, and I dare to chase my dreams with everything I have. Dreams are nothing without action. It's not enough to believe in yourself or to dream big. You have to take consistent, intentional steps toward your goals. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. When you take action, you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving. The power of perspective. Perspective is everything. How you see your defeats determines how you rise from them. If you see defeat as the end, it will crush you. But if you see it as a lesson, it will empower you. Perspective is the lens through which you view your journey, and it has the power to transform your reality. When you shift your perspective, you realize that defeat is not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of your growth. It's a sign that you are pushing boundaries, taking risks, and stepping outside your comfort zone. I will not lose because I choose to see defeat as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. I choose to see it as an opportunity, not a failure. The strength of resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's the strength to rise after a fall, to keep moving forward even when the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Resilience is not something you are born with. It's something you build through experience, through struggle, and through perseverance. Every time you face defeat and choose to rise again, you become more resilient. You become stronger, tougher, and more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. I will not lose because my resilience is my armor. It protects me from the blows of life and gives me the strength to keep fighting, the courage to keep going. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the willingness to move forward despite it. It's the ability to face uncertainty, to take risks, and to keep going even when the outcome is unclear. Courage is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. When you have courage, defeat becomes a challenge to overcome, not a reason to quit. It becomes an opportunity to prove your strength, to test your limits, and to show the world what you're made of. I will not lose because I have the courage to keep going, no matter how tough the road becomes. The victory of perseverance. Perseverance is the key to turning dreams into reality. It's the ability to keep going, even when the journey is long and the obstacles are many. Perseverance is not about speed, it's about endurance. It's about staying the course even when the finish line seems out of reach.